Yo, what's poppin', Tutti Mob? Welcome back to the channel, man, for our follow-up. Now, if you didn't know, I did do a part one, if that's what you want to call it, to my first impressions of Warframe after being gone for 6 years. Now, this is the whole follow-up video, so I do recommend you watch the first one so that you ain't completely lost and then come back to this one, okay? Cool. Now look, where we left off on the last one, I had a burning hatred for Ballast. That nigga, I want to dig him up and bury him again. That's how much hatred I got. But before I bury him, I want the satisfaction of putting that nigga down my damn self. But I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. Let me explain. Now, before I really dive into how I feel about Ballast again, bro, I definitely want to talk about the experience of just the story mode in this game. This is by far one of the best stories that I've been a part of. It's so confusing. It's so much going on. It's kind of hard to keep up with at times, but you got to really lock in. And one thing that's great about Warframe is the fact that you get to go back into the story and you can play them over, and maybe if you miss something, you could kind of hear it again. You know what I'm saying? And I bring that up because I have finished the new war, right? Got through all of that, seen the whole shebang, and we finally got our get back on Ballast. It was nice to see. I truly needed to experience it myself. Like, I wanted to be the one to do the finishing blow. But we still got our get back. Then you fast forward a little bit. You do some of the other things, like one of the side quests I did, which it's like everybody in the community was pretty much calling this like a filler arc episode, like in the anime. And in this filler arc, you go and you play as the Stalker. So it's something Jade. I can't remember the exact name, but it's that story where you learn a little bit more about him and his backstory. And come to find out, his wife, who's pregnant, y'all, with a baby frame. Crazy. So in this whole little process, I'm like, wait a minute, Warframes can have babies? They like, no. And when I say they, I do mean the community. They like, no, Tutti, you misunderstood. She's a special case. She is one of the ones who got to. And I said, oh, she must have had a baby before the Warframe process. Now, for those of you that's new to it, you like, what? The Warframe process? It gets deep, y'all, and it get tricky. Then I get into the other things leading up all the way up until 1999, right? I don't want to jump the gun too much. When I got to 1999, bro, I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm learning a little bit about people before they became Warframes, because essentially that's what's going on. These people is Warframes, but I'm still lost and not knowing why. Why was they chosen to be frames? Regardless, the story in that was also a great experience. Like, I got a filler arc, which in my opinion was a solid 9 out of 10. Then I get to 1999. We talking about soundtrack, art design, character acting, the characters and the voice acting, just the things that's going on in 1999. The fact that this is like, what if Y2K kind of happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that. And the cherry on the top, I actually played that, y'all, on New Year's. So it was just like, oh, crazy coincidence, but fire. So I'm doing all of that and I'm like, okay, I'm learning a little bit more about the background of the Warframes, who they were before they became Warframes. And I'm super immersed, but I will not lie to y'all, that one probably confused me the most. That one threw me for a loop. Like, I got the parts that I got, but it was still like so many other unanswered questions. Now, again, as I will continue to say probably throughout the video, the community has been crazy helpful. They told me, oh, they kind of let you know a little bit of their backstory. You do X, Y, and Z. They'll tell you more of these things, but you do got to grind in between. You got to grind with this and you got to grind with that. This game's got a lot of grinding. If you an OG, if you a vet, you already know why. But for the newer players, let me explain. A lot of that grinding is kind of to hold you over a little bit until the next update comes out with the next big story. They was telling me that the 1999 update came out 2 years prior to this recent New Year's of 2026. So I want to say, was that 23? I want to say. So if it came out in 23, that gave people 2 years to do the grind. That's a long time to do some grinding. But with everything else story wise for all the other stories, kind of, I get it. It makes sense. And it takes a lot for the dev team to put this type of masterclass together. But anyways, let's get back on track to my experience with everything going on. So I'm seeing all of this stuff going in 1999, right? All the beauty, all the greatness. Again, I am still confused, but I'm seeing it. You kind of see a little bit more even into your own Tenno and what kind of what's going on there in his mind. How he's kind of seeing like, oh, damn, it's almost like inevitable. Nothing that I do is going to change things. It's not going to fix nothing. Again, I'm lost, but I'm like, damn, all of this is grabbing me and I'm fully immersed in the story. And I'm like, I'm hooked. At this point, I knew it. I was like, oh, I'm cooked because I'm fully hooked. So I'm thinking, all right, hold on. Let me just take a break. Let me take a break from this and do a little bit of grinding. So after I finished 1999, everybody is like, oh, you got the bad ending. You got to do a lot more grinding and relationship building. Yes, y'all, for the people who don't know about Warframe, or if you have been going from Warframe for a long time, you can build relationships. And I mean relationships. So everybody keep telling me, yo, Tutti, you just got to build up them relationships, get to a good status, get to a good point with everybody, and then you can get the good ending. So that's kind of currently where I'm at right now, where I'm about to try and get the good ending. But before I did all of that, I said, well, we already at that point. We got to get into the old piece. This, let me say this was cinematically beautiful. Everything about this, it was a good heart tug. It was good music, great action, great visuals, great storytelling and plot. You learn everything that you need to know before everything. This is before Grineer is hunting us down. This is before the damn Clankers is chasing after us. This is before all of that. The only thing I think, if I understand this correctly, the only thing that I think it's not before is 1999. Because in 99, we seen that humans, well, some anyways, were partial Warframes. But in the old piece, Warframes had already been a thing. So I'm thinking, okay, cool, 99 happened. Fast forward, the world has kind of already did what it needed to do. Now put in Tenno, okay? That's my thought process. I see we had a friend. I grow attached to this little nigga. Like, he really my little bro. I'm attached. He's singing to bring people back to life, which I'm like, okay, crazy. Are you sentient or what? I don't know. But all I know is I love him. But in this entire process, I was thinking to myself, this is really giving Star Wars vibe, especially like Clone Wars. And I say that because of the Grineer and everything like that. The way we look, the way it's all just portraying, and I'm taking all this information and I said, this is feeling very Star Warsy. Anyways, keep going throughout the story. I'm seeing all types of craziness. I see Ballas's old wife. I said, I think I know what type of time we on. But little did I know, we would be on a rescue / escort mission to keep that bitch ass nigga alive. It's Ballas. Didn't nobody tell me that? Didn't nobody want to say, yo, Tutti, prepare yourself. You getting ready to crash out and you gonna hate every second of it. When I seen we saved him, immediately my thought process was, put the blicky to his head and explode his shit. I hate him. I'm getting hot. Whoo, I gotta calm down, y'all. It's getting hot in here. Anyways, bitch boy number one. After we save him, now I'm thinking, oh my God, I see how this is gonna play out. Again, this whole time I'm just like, all right, I'm still immersed in the story. And at some point, we get pulled out of it. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Now we in present, at least our present time. And I see we attached to Lotus. She's kind of just showing us these are your lost memories. Now I'm like, oh, lost memories. How did we forget? How did we not remember all of this? Oh, and then the plot thickens, as y'all know. Again, without getting into too much, just getting all the way up to the end point of this story and seeing how everything unfolds. Oh my God, I was hurt. I was beyond hurt. And then to top all that off, I finally see why some people in my comment section was saying seeing me play as the Warframe Uriel in the new war was kind of funny, but it was so fitting. And at first I was just saying like, damn, why do they keep saying it's fitting? Like, I can understand if it's funny because I bought him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grind him, clearly, if I'm still playing New War. Why do they say it's fitting? And then you get to that part. You get to the part that just put that evil happiness in my soul. Like, I felt like the void had entered my body and my dark side came out. The way we was about business and we crashed out. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Chef's kiss. And it was such a good, understandable crash out. It all made sense. Oh my God. If y'all could not tell, bro, by just my reaction and the way I'm telling this story, is this has been such an emotional, confusing at times, and then still like eye-opening experience playing Warframe story so far, because the devs ain't done cooking. This has been a great return to Warframe. Like, I cannot stress to y'all enough, this was such a great decision, and I couldn't be more happy that I did this, bro. I have enjoyed this experience of just the story alone. I know I got a lot of grinding to do now, but just the story alone, oh, this is one of the best stories I've ever experienced in a game. And the crazy part about all of this, y'all, it's all free. Because Warframe is free to play. All of these stories, you can play them for free. It's not a DLC, it's not an expansion pack that you gotta spend extra money for. Again, games that do that, trust me, I'm not shitting on you. I'm not. I'm just letting other people know. After the holidays, and if your pockets is tight, but you still wanna experience a great story that just grabs you and takes hold and you just gotta enjoy the ride, Warframe. Play some Warframe, bro. This game, Tutti Mob, I would not lie to y'all, bro. This has been amazing. I might even go back and play some of the old stories that I didn't remember from 6 years ago. Because again, like I told my stream, when I first started playing Warframe, I did not care about the story. I didn't keep up with it. So some of those things might help put some of these puzzle pieces together for me. Hey, look, in conclusion, I've truly enjoyed doing this, man. And if you guys actually want to just be a part of it, if you guys just want to see me doing a little bit of grind, doing all that stuff like that, definitely make sure you follow the channel, man. Sub to it, turn notification bell on, because I am going to stream it some more. I don't know if this is going to be one of those things that I just constantly make videos on. But I can say this is something that I'm going to be streaming for a little bit, and I'm just going to love and enjoy every moment of this game because it is truly a masterpiece, bro. Warframe. Gotta give a hand clap to the devs. Y'all killed it. Rebecca, you've been dominating. The team around you, everybody in that studio, y'all are killing it. Oh my God. Great story. So far, great story. This is easily a 10 out of 10, bro. The confusing parts, even though they're a little bit frustrating, that still adds to the story, and it just makes it that much better. But there you have it, man. That's my full-blown experience of coming back into Warframe after 6 long years of taking a break into my present time now, where I am now completely caught up with everyone else outside of the farming and grinding for mods and stuff like that. But story-wise, I'm there. I'm back. Thank you guys for watching this video, man. I hope that you did enjoy. It was a joy to talk about until it wasn't, you know, talking about ballast. Thank you guys for watching, man. I hope to see you in with some of my streams. And until then, peace of hair grease, man.